About to get into this one. It is round number 2. Awesome Explosion plus Lowly versus Dominus. On the blue side, we have Fancy Wolf for that Riven, Elise for that Lowly Brigade / Brigade Commander, Alistair over Fat Me, LeBlanc on that Armed Weasel, and Super Quack Duck, Duck Bird, or Duck Goose, or whatever you want to be called, for that Cinch. I am L380, the Bird, getting in some words, one half your caster team. On the purple side, what do we have, Alanum?
We've got Etherlord on Ari, Bandit Bill on Annie, Falcon on Ezreal, Pilot's Expert on Pantheon, and Bugfed on Dr. Mundo.
Yep, and we're going to be starting out this matchup really soon. I'm liking the picks, but we'll see what the purple team / Dominus is going to be doing about this one. Again, at least with that CV, could prove to be a make or break kind of thing coming up in this. For bottom lane, you said Ari and Elise? Is that what I was using?
Ari and Singe.
Singe, okay.
Yes.
Oh, why would Singe be over bottom lane instead of top lane? Just in case for everyone to know.
They already have an initiator tank in Alistair. Singed is quite a strong bully bottom lane. He's also pretty strong top, but I'm not sure. You could be right in that Elise would be a better bot laner here. I also have seen Super Quack Duck go bot quite often.
Yeah, it looks like Super Quack Duck is ready for that little matchup. And we do have Ethel, though, going to be picking that one down. However, at bot, looking at the items, not really anything too discouraging or new. I mean, you have the Kindle Gem with Mundo, but Mundo just spells off
the double ruby on Mundo.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ari has not taken a blue potion. I'd expect her to go out of mana, trying to counter push Singed without the blue, unless she can harass him out of lane.
We'll look at this matchup a little closely while we do see the points being captured out right now. But yeah, Ari versus Singe, something that you would never see, well, in any game literally, and we're gonna see it happening right now. I feel like Singe should not have the better of the two. I mean, melee versus range, it's always a bad thing, but
it's Rylai's core on Ari, and she'll do quite well after she gets that, I think.
That, and also, well, Spell Vamp is a pretty good skill to have with that passive, so she'll be able to poke down over in this bottom lane. While we do see the windmill being captured upon by the team of Dominus. Or not being captured by Dominus, because Riven coming in there doing massive amount of damage. Buford now going to be trying to get onto Armed Weasel. Still going to chase the bomb now. Fancy Wolf going to be taken away over to Pantheon, but Buford is going to go kick up the kill onto LeBlanc. On the other hand, we have Pilates Expert going to be able to pick up the kill onto that Riven. Fat Me going to go try to zone out as much as he can. Falcon coming right back onto it. Going to be over in the top lane. Windmill still being aggressed upon right now, under control. Partially from Lowly, but we'll see what'll happen in a little bit. And we do see Bill going to take the first sigil of silence. Fat Me coming up from the side. Now we're going to see Pilates Expert taking a lot of damage. Going to be taken down from that Elise. Repelled down, going to go on the Buford. Buford going to be taken down from Fancy Wolf. And this might end the whole siege, because Lowly should be able to control it for so much longer. / they should be able to take it down now, as Sin should be taking over in the bottom lane. Really interesting enough. And yeah,
my judgment was wrong.
Yeah,
you were right.
Bandit Bill gonna go take it down on the Fancy Wolf, and we do see the windmill finally captured. What happened over in bottom lane?
I wasn't watching. I think our Singed allowed Ari to harass him too hard.
I think that as well. I see the Ignite actually being used up as well. So I mean, as a duelist, that's always a problem. Having an Ignite, it's a very strong thing. Super Quack Duck though, going to be able to pick up the point over by the Boneyard. That was really interesting. Oh, this is important.
Is Ari AFK?
Yeah.
One is allowed to pause in these games, and there's the pause.
This is unfortunate. I can't. Oh, that's very tough to see. That's going to give a lot of control for Lowly right now in this beginning game.
Yes, I think at this point Annie is probably going to have to save her stun to use as an AoE disengage because Lolly's AoE engage is too strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting to see what Lolly can do with AoE engage. But Dominus, all they have to do is, well, try to pick off when they can. But on a map where it's really condensed and small and everyone's close quarter, I don't think that's really gonna happen.
Yes. Well, they could probably have split up better, but maybe they didn't see it coming.
I think Fatme on the second engage coming in came off from the top side of the windmill where it was the blind spot, so I'm not surprised of that, but yeah, it's hard because you have so much engage with team. I don't know what you can do really from Lolly. I mean from Dominus.
Well, Pantheon could have headed up there to head him off. It would have actually helped him quite a bit because there was a health shrine there, and it's important to control the health shrine while you're fighting for the windmill.
Yeah, there we go with that. But we're gonna get this on in just a few seconds, or this is gonna be a long break. Cause seeing it from the chat room right now, that's unfortunate.
See, the Quack Duck tells us the game is still paused.
Oh man.
Okay.
At least 3 minutes, so that's gonna be in there. Adam should go take a break. There you go with
Okay. Would you mind if I did that?
that. Nah, go for it, man. I'm gonna go keep
Thanks.
on talking a little bit. Looking at it, we can't do anything about my mouse either, so I can't do anything with like actually trying to change out the scene. Sorry about that. But yeah, looking at the game right now, Dominus, no, in a little bad shape. I mean, it's early in the game, it's beginning, you can't really do too much. But even beforehand, the chat room, everybody was saying, yeah, it looks like Dominus has a weaker team, per se, more than what Lolly does. And I think the only way Dominus is actually to get in this is, well, they have to build and ramp damage really fast, and hopefully they can kill everything that is a tank in the front line. Twisted Tree Line, Dominus, Dominion as well, it's more predicated more over by gap closers, bruisers, and such like that. Still, and it's really unfortunate because, well, close quarters combat, it kind of lends itself to that, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, it's not going to be a surprise to see if Dominus actually takes the win from this, because if they can get enough damage, if they get much poke, it'll be pretty strong for them overall. Looking over right quickly before we actually get there. I can't do anything. My screen is locked. My mouse is locked. So the one thing Riot did about the whole, if you didn't hear about this, it was a Summoner's Rift thing anyway. But if you didn't hear about the team of Absolute Legends, NA, they had a little cheating thing that happened, and unfortunately, it caused a little bit of, well, unfortunate times for ALNA to actually disband or whatever. That's fine. But the biggest thing Riot did, or Riot has done about that, is they don't want to have ghosting.
Are we ready to restart?
Not yet. They don't want to have ghosting, so the only thing is, like, yeah, your mouse for at least some of the spectator modes are going to be captured in at the middle, so you can't actually move around and try to see anything over in the map and such, so that prevents ghosting, but also as well, you can't really do anything else. So this is very unfortunate for me, because I can't really do anything about
The
the
chat has
screen.
just mentioned that Ether Lords returned, so maybe we'll be restarting shortly.
Alright, that's cool. No, I can
Yes.
actually change out finally, because I got out of the screen, but yeah. Oh my god. That is prevention right there at its finest from Riot, so there you go with that. I'm gonna go plug a few more things. Unless we did take a break, I don't know if Fitsuki hasn't really said anything. I don't think we took a commercial break. But, $300 bounty to take out Team PECS, pays Evelyn child support. We talked about that. Again, that's, I think, a new team though, is that right?
There's a list of about 5 of the top teams that don't qualify for it, except at the last opportunity. Apart from that, anyone can do it.
Okay.
So even the teams we're seeing here now could qualify for it today.
I mean, they could be facing them up, I think, in the semifinals bracket, so that'd be really cool. I don't have the chat on. I'm guessing they're almost ready because I hear a lot of chatter coming out on right now.
Alright, yes.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get that started up really soon. Other than that, Facebook we talked about. Next week tournament registration is open, free to enter. If you need any information on that, check out dominatedominion.com for rules/info on that. Give me a second while I try to refresh out everything. Ugh. Something I hate about spectator mode, it just does not want to work when you want it to work. Give me a sec. Can you actually pause for a second right over there? Because I actually had to disconnect and reconnect to the game, unfortunately.
Okay, let's see. Purple's been able to retake bot. Without much opposition, it seems Super Crack Duck's being chased off. And up top, Blue is asserting very strong jungle control. But Riven's picked off more than she can handle.
You can keep on going that. I'm almost in right now, but yeah, I'm not surprised. The good team guys from the brigade are going to be able to get back that point right down there. It's unfortunate for that disconnect for sure.
Yes. There's a lot of pressure bots right now. Singed, Elise, and Alistair are closing in on Ari, but she does still have her ultimate with which to respond.
Yep, and we're going to be
And
seeing...
the ult going to head in as well.
Yep, and we do see all that action happening right now. Fatme is chasing down over there, and I feel like, yeah, they got a little bit too aggressive over in bottom lane. Unfortunately, they're going to be pushed away from there. Actually, wow, Brigade going to be taken out as well. And we're going to see the catcher at the point. Garrison going to be used by Super Crackduck over in the bottom lane. We'll see if they can defend this 3v1. I mean, Sinch can do what he pleases, but I don't know if he can actually finish that one up over there. Fatme coming up from the side. And yet again, we're going to see a lot of aggression over in this bottom lane. Falcon could be taken down right quickly from that Riven, and now Buford. Can he get taken down over here? We do have the CV going to be seen for 8th Lord. We do see over top lane though, Vanderbilt and Pilates pushing up to that windmill. So overall, I think a really good take for the team of Dominus to defend out from there. Unfortunately, Lily had to expend a lot of resources for that bottom lane.
Yes. Annie's not going to be able to take top, and she's fairly exposed right now. Let's see if she can get out.
I think she's just going to back away from that. That's not a problem for her. But I think they just got back to the control. 347, 476 on the point score right now. Can change it up to the kill score. We do see Buford caught out in between everything, and Riven going to go tear that shreds onto that mid lane. Now we see Vanderbilt a little bit of trouble. Going to use that Tibbers. Yes, it is Tibbers online, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to really save out from the team. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to finish up over there. We do see the Elise taking out the kill. Double kill going to be used for that brigade commander. And now we see the Lolly Brigade just pushing up over down there. Over in bottom lane, yeah, Singe is, well, ignited, but still not having a problem with Aether Lord down, especially between level 9 and level 9. I think Singe hit a point where he can't be stopped right now.
Yes, Ari is working on that Blackfire torch with the Ruby, which should put a dent in his health.
The only problem is with Singe, once you have this Sanity Potion on, you have, well, armor and magic resist up, plus ability power as well. Probably one of the best initiation tools, but one of the best ultimates in the game right now. And it's unfortunate that you have it on a really, really mean tank that can do whatever he kind of wants. We're going to see a skirmish over here at the shrines. We'll see if they can actually fight it down. Fatme and everybody taking a lot of poke away. Don't know if they actually should be taking all this poke or they should be backing away from it. Buford are going to go engage onto it. Fatme can be seen with that CV from Brigade. We're going to see the backup from the team of Dominus. I feel like Dominus is in a little bit of trouble. LeBlanc tries to catch on to the Ezreal like he would said he would have. Unfortunately, Ezreal just a little bit more separately getting away from the burst of LeBlanc. We do see re-engage Fancy Wolf going to get back in. Bandit Bill going on to Fat Meat, but now Pilates Expert is going to be Terrazin. We're going to see the True Sharp Barrage hit up onto 2 people, but now we're going to see Fancy Wolf just go onto the team. Unfortunately, not going to hit that Wind Slash right after. It could have done the damage dealt to pick up Buford. Now we're going to see if Falcon and Pilates Experts can save this turret. So you see the Mundo coming off from the side, getting picked off. They have the Alistair help out, at least picking up the kill onto the Pantheon, and then Weasel can be able to pick up the double kill onto the Ezreal. Overall, great job from Loli. I mean, just using their tankiness, but using their fight abilities to a really good extent to keep the capture alive.
Yes. Arya's going in on the Singe for the kill, and she's not going to make it. Singe picks up the health just in time.
That and also Singe just kind of trolling along. Poison is just a ridiculous skill that they have, and unfortunately, once you chase the Singe, you're probably not going to come out alive off of that. Overall for Dominus, yeah, they're down a lot of points right now. What do you think they need to do to catch up, if anything?
They need to somehow take jungle control. That's going to require Mundo being quite a bit tankier than he is, and being engaged on by the enemy so Annie can land her counter initiation. They're also going to need better focus. As you can see here, Riven and Elise are both at half health, which is not how they need it.
Yeah, that's very optimal, and unfortunately we're going to be seeing the take over this tower yet again. I feel bad for the Ezreal. I think the second time we've seen Ezreal just kind of bite the bus, although Ezreal last time did win out, so... Yeah, yes. I mean, they just have so much immense control. I mean, the CV... I mean, yeah, it's doing something, but it's not really securing the win for them. But just the Alistair, at least alone, have been doing too much, and the kill on the Mundo, like, once they have the Mundo down, there's like nothing that really the team of Dominus can do.
Yes, Annie's rushed her Odin's Veil, which is very strange. She has no cooldown reduction right now, and she is a vital part of her team's crowd control.
That, and also she needs a little bit more damage. I mean, you're known for Annie having that burst. Don't know if that's actually the smartest idea, but then again, could just tell me wrong as you're going to pick up the kill. Do you see the DFG going to be used up and try to pick up onto Pilates, actually? Good job going to be picking up from that Ezreal. Now Buford going to be chased around onto the Iron Weasel. Can Buford pick up the kill with the Shrine Relic being to help? Unfortunately, it was not enough. So much kiting potential from the Brigade Commander, and now we're going to see Bandit Bill in a little bit of trouble, taking a lot of damage. Odin's Veil going to be used up to help out the team. Unfortunately, Iron Weasel says, yeah, you can have that Odin's Veil, and you take it to the grave. 460 to 100 on the point score. It's looking really strong. Alistair, looking at the score, 0-0-22. He is a man among men right now, not even dying this whole matchup right now. Very good to see the Alistair doing a lot of good support, but also contributing a lot to this game. I mean, maybe contributing, we'll see. Garrison can be used over this top lane. Everybody from the team of Lolly coming right back onto it. Oh, Pilates taking down. Beautiful, beautiful gains from Iron Weasel. Now we're going to see if they can catch on. Unfortunately, we're going to see the Cocoon actually miss off, so we're going to be disengaging from the Brigade Commander. But again, so much damage output coming out from that top lane, and enough CC to keep down. Is doing really well for the team over for Lolly. Unfortunately, Dominus does take control of the Boneyard yet again. Unfortunately for that,
Riven had ganked earlier, and she did kill on Ari.
This is unfortunate. I mean, there's so much control that's being brought in by Loli right now, and they're doing pretty good for themselves right now.
Yes, the Singe being practically unkillable also makes ganking bot, which would traditionally be quite a good thing to do in this case, probably take too long to be truly effective.
Well, especially with Insanity Potion only about, well, maybe 80 seconds? Yeah, 76 seconds right now on CD. Yeah, nothing's really going to happen for that. We do see another engagement, Fat Meat being the pink that he is, gets help, gets kill onto Pantheon. Now the chase is going on. Gonna pick up the Annie, and now Beeford all alone. Can he pick up the kill onto that? Lily Brigade is the one looking for that, but now we're gonna see another zone out. Vanderbilt coming back in with that revive. Fancy Wolf now in a little bit of trouble. Gets the CC down. Is Beeford gonna be taken out from the Wind Slash? Actually, Beeford. Yeah, we don't see the Riven actually on the Wind Slash anymore, but Beeford gonna be taken down. Oh, so close. Arm Weasel actually taking a lot of damage. Not focusing on Ezreal. Ezreal has been doing a lot of poke damage from behind, but unfortunately, Fancy Wolf picking up the kill onto the Mona. And now we do see Pilates Expert walk into a really, really dangerous trap, which is going to admit him to the death from Lily. So, again, another game going into Awesome Explosion plus a lovely right over here. Dominus, yeah, just did not have the comp, and unfortunately had that DC as well. Might have cost a lot of the time.
Yes. I feel that Dominus's comp could have worked quite a bit better. Annie needed to be providing CC. Ari probably just needed to farm up her items, but with the Rylai's Void Staff and Blackfire Torch, Singed would have had much more trouble with her. And I feel Mundo needed to be a harder initiation tank who could either initiate on the enemy rather than letting them be initiated on, or lock down one of the high damage champions that were coming in.